Hi guys, so I have decided that I'm going to start a series of testimonies. Simply because I feel like God is moving all the time, and that if we are not recording what it is that He's doing, and we are not sharing what it is that He's doing in our lives with other people, then what are we doing? Like, why are we not sharing it? We should be sharing it. We should be sharing all the miraculous things that are happening to us, all the connections that are transpiring within our lives, so that people can know that God is alive and that He's so busy, making things happen. So I'm gonna every day be sharing a little bit of testimony, and this is really going to be what this series is about. You'll be able to find it on my YouTube channel, so please subscribe to it, and then you'll be able to see when new testimonies come online. So I'm going to start off with, like, 2 weeks ago I was doing a talk at an event, um, and I was busy mulling over the fact that I needed to write something down, that I needed to practice something, and I was waiting to hear from God in terms of a word. I was waiting to hear from Him what it is that He would like me to speak about. Because just before that, I had gone through this process where I'd started to realize that really God is in control of everything. He's in charge of everything, and that anything that I do must be to His glory, for His glory, and directed by His glory. So I was waiting to hear from Him about what it was that He needed me to speak about at this event that I was speaking at. And I was speaking there on the Saturday, and on the Friday afternoon, I got a message from this girl who I don't know personally, but we are friends on Facebook. And she runs like a church on a Friday evening at her house. And so she said to me, please can you I hope you don't think I'm weird, but I was busy working on my sermon in the afternoon, and I got this message on my heart that you need to be at the service this evening. And so, because I was expectant and I was waiting to hear from God anyway, I was like, okay, well, maybe this is what I've been waiting for. And so I went to the service. And what was absolutely perfect about this happening was that the service was all about your God design. The service was all about the what she was preaching about was all about how God had designed us for a very specific purpose. Each one of us, which is obviously something that I know already from the work that I do, but that He had designed us to the point where He had given us absolutely everything that we needed to do the thing that He had designed us for. So if He has given you a gift, that gift is part of your purpose, that gift is part of the legacy that you are going to leave, then you can be sure that He has given you absolutely everything that you need to walk down that path. He has designed you specifically with all the parts that are required for you to do the thing that it is that He requires for you to do. And so the realization came to me that God has designed me to do the job that I do. He has designed me to speak publicly. He has designed me to bring a message of hope, of faith. He has designed me to bring a message of vision. And I'm perfectly designed to do that. I'm perfectly designed to deliver that message. And so doing that is not about trying to walk in my own power of control, but walking in the power of knowing that He has designed me specifically for that, and that literally all I need to do is open myself up to the design, and what will need to be will be. And I left there with that message. Among other things, I left there with that very profound message. I went the next day. I didn't practice anymore. I went the next day, I delivered my speech, and it was received with so much love. I felt happy about what it was that I had delivered. I didn't feel stressed because I had essentially given it over to God, as I do with every session, with every client that comes through the door. I give it over to God and He makes it happen. And so He did exactly the same. He used my gift and He delivered what needed to be delivered through me as a vessel. And so I'd like to leave you with this message today. You are designed for a very specific purpose. My testimony is that God pursued me to deliver that message to me so that I could deliver this message to you. Know that you are designed for a very specific purpose. Know that you have all the tools that you need, all the tools that you require are inbuilt. You do not require any more training. You do not require any more reading. You do not require any more advice. All that you require is faith, trust, and the hope and the knowledge that He has a plan for you. That He has a plan for you that is great. And that within His plan, every single detail is taken care of. So walk in faith, because God is pursuing you just as He has pursued me. And He will make sure you get to where you need to be with everything that you need to get you there. Have a blessed day, guys.